And we are back. In this video, we are looking at a new tech product that I picked up for the Christmas break called the Freewrite Smart Typewriter. For the sake of simplicity though, I'm just going to refer to it as the Freewrite for the rest of this video. So what is it? The Freewrite is a dedicated distraction-free typing device meant to loosely replicate the appeal of a mechanical typewriter. It features a front-lit e-ink display, an all-aluminum chassis with retractable handle for easy carrying, and a mechanical keyboard with brown switches, but no backlighting for the keys. It can connect to Wi-Fi, but only to sync your drafts with the companion cloud service. The Freewrite is designed with a focus on continued typing. It offers nearly no editing capabilities save for a backspace key and no proofing options. Like the name suggests, it is optimized for free writing, an activity whereby you continue to write without regard for spelling, grammar, or punctuation. The aim of the device is to simply keep you focused on getting ideas out of your head and onto the page. Now, before I explain why I purchased one, let me first explain who the device is targeted at. The Freewrite is purpose-built for writers, specifically novelists, who are beginning their first draft of a writing project. While the Freewrite could be used for other writing work, the limitations of the hardware, such as the lack of editing capabilities and easy text navigation, would likely present some difficulties. I am not a novelist. I do work as a professional writer, though, of a sort, but this device does not apply to the type of work that I am engaged with. As for my role as a graduate student, the Freewrite could be used to draft essays and the like, but only early ideas. So why did I buy one? Honestly, because I enjoy typing. That is largely the only reason. The Freewrite is supposed to offer an exceptional typing experience, free from distractions, which was attractive for me. That being said, I was also thinking I could use the device to draft some early writing projects, whether they be blog entries, video scripts, or, as I've already mentioned, academic essays. I also considered using the device to do some journaling. On to my purchasing experience. The Freewrite began as a Kickstarter project back in 2018, I think. I have known about the device since 2021 and have since been interested in getting my hands on one of them. There were two reasons why I waited this long to purchase one. The first was the price. The Freewrite starts at $900 Canadian, which is obviously a lot for someone who does not have a practical use for it. The second reason was the appearance. It took this long for the sort of retro meets contemporary look of the Freewrite to grow on me, and even once it did, I still did not like the color options that were available, which I found much too conspicuous. I kept my eye on it though, and earlier this year, the Freewrite team announced a new product called the Alpha, which would be a more portable and more affordable option. I liked the look of it and the lower price, so I placed a pre-order. Then around Black Friday, while I was waiting for the Alpha to enter production, the Freewrite team announced a new colorway for the Freewrite Smart Typewriter called Ink, which featured an all matte black chassis, which looked really good. I quickly contacted the Freewrite team to ask that my Alpha pre-order be changed to the new Ink edition of the Freewrite and explained that I would pay the difference, to which they happily acted on. I then received my Freewrite a few days before December 25th, which I looked at as a Christmas gift for myself. I've been using the Freewrite for a couple days now, so these are just some of my early impressions of the device. The unboxing experience was simple and the device was well protected. As part of a Black Friday promotion, I also received a felt and leather sleeve for the Freewrite, which I like. I actually own several similar felt sleeves for other devices that I own. The setup was easy. In fact, it was probably the simplest setup I have ever experienced. It involved turning on the Freewrite, pressing 2 keys on the keyboard, and you are essentially done. An extra couple steps are required to connect the device to Wi-Fi, but this is not immediately necessary as the device has internal storage for up to 1 million words. The build quality of the Freewrite is exceptional. This was expected though, as I had watched several review videos that touted this exact quality. I was a bit surprised, however, by the weight and feel. Many owners have commented on the weight of the Freewrite, saying that it is substantial. Personally, I do not find that to be the case. At 4 pounds, it weighs less than I was expecting for an all-metal design. As for the feel of the chassis, which is die-cast aluminum, I was expecting more of a raw metal feel, but it actually feels similar to a MacBook. The keyboard on the Freewrite is great, as it should be. My only gripe is with the spacebar, which has this sort of rattle sound. Unlike the other keys, which all sound and feel premium, the spacebar leaves much to be desired. I have heard similar complaints from other owners, and some have suggested lubing the switch to reduce the rattle sound, which I will have to look into doing. I would also have liked some backlighting for the keys, especially on this particular edition of the Freewrite, because it is difficult to read the keys even in optimal lighting conditions, but this was an intentional design choice for the Ink edition. The e-ink display on the Freewrite is also great, easily readable. The front lighting is too cool for my liking, however. I would have preferred something warmer. I have heard several owners complain about the noticeable lag between pressing a key and that letter appearing on the display. This is a known limitation of e-ink technology, so it should have been expected. Personally, this is of no significance to me. I type relatively quick, up to 80 words a minute, and I know the display is not going to be able to keep up with that, but I also don't know why you would need it to. If you were editing on the Freewrite, then I can understand the concern with slow refresh, but that's not what the device is intended for. The last thing I want to talk about is using the Freewrite in your lap. This was something I was curious about before making the purchase because I do a lot of typing in my lap. Because the Freewrite does not have any sort of wrist support, unlike the Alpha, it's not the greatest experience in this position. I would not want to type on it for long without some sort of wrist support. Thankfully, I have a laptop cushion which sits on your lap and provides that support when typing, which works well with the Freewrite. But it's clear that the Freewrite was and is intended to be used on a hard surface and with proper wrist support. Now for some closing remarks. I am greatly enjoying using the Freewrite and I do not regret my purchase in any way. However, please note that I am not the intended audience for this product. I am simply lucky enough to have disposable income to put towards a device like this. That said, I do have uses for it and those uses may increase in the near future, but currently it's more for entertainment than anything. If you have any questions about my experiences with the Freewrite Smart Typewriter, feel free to leave a comment down below. One of the benefits of having a small YouTube channel is being able to interact with people who have similar interests, so take advantage of it. If you just want to know specs, then I recommend visiting the Freewrite website for more information. And that's it. See you later.